Welcome everyone, friends, family, and loved ones. We are gathered here today, surrounded by the beauty of creation and nurtured by the sights and sounds of nature to celebrate the wedding of Blake and Sarah. Marrying your best friend is not easy, and they're both my best friends. You have come here from nearby and from far away to share in this commitment they make now to one another, to offer your love and support to their union, and to allow Blake and Sarah to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. Sarah and Blake, at this time I want you to read your vows to each other, and I'd like Blake to start.
Caius, if somebody told me 4 years ago that I would be a dad soon, I wouldn't have believed them. If you don't know how big of a deal that is, now, someday you will know. I've watched you go from speaking a few words to having full-on conversations, reading and writing. I've watched you learn to ride a bike, play basketball, and go fishing. You are turning into a young man and one to be proud of. You show real empathy and kindness to your friends, family, and animals. You constantly want to learn and help others have fun. It's been amazing in ways I don't have words for me to become part of a family with you. I promise to keep encouraging your curiosity. I promise to make your life as full of adventure as possible. I promise to fight being a cranky dad when I can help it. I promise to look out for you at every turn, give the best advice I can give, and love you unconditionally if you will have me as your dad. You gotta say yes or something. Sarah, our first real meeting might not have been the typical way a lifelong story starts. You caught my eye in a bar, and against what logic would dictate, I somehow obtained your phone number. A few weeks later, a conversation over social media on music brought us to a few genuine conversations. Soon after followed a simple date that turned into a few more dates that turned into something much more. What's happened to me in the last few years since that date is indescribable. You've given me drive to become a better version of myself in every aspect. You've given me true and unconditional friendship that I've never known. You've had the faith in me to become a father to Caius, and knowing the kind of mother you are, I can't think of something more incredible for you to have entrusted in me. I promise to keep getting better at surprises. I promise I will never stop trying to be a better partner. I promise I won't ever stop working to compromise with you. I promise to work on being a more decisive and outgoing person. I promise to always stick up for you and safeguard you should you need it. I promise to be the best father I can be and to never stop working at being a better one. I promise to never stop working at our relationship, loving you more every day, and keeping our life an adventure. Sarah Angelica Bursis, I love you.
Blake, what can I say to the person who compliments me in every way? You keep me grounded, but also encourage me to be wild. You are quiet when I am loud. You are practical when my head is in the clouds. And you calm me when I tend to not be.
Try.
You are the most gentle and patient soul, and I want to be more like you. Remember that time I tried to save a bundle of feral kittens? And you sat outside on the ground for nearly an hour after I gave up. That was one of the first times I knew I loved you. Your calm and patient heart waited on those kittens the same way it waited for me. The same way it still waits for me and Kai to get ready to leave the house. Even though you've been ready for half an hour. You are exactly what we needed. I still melt when I see you both cuddling on the couch. And I'm never actually mad when you team up against me to stay up late. You have transformed into an amazing dad to Gaius. And I know that starting today, you will be the husband I always dreamed of. Before you were given the chance to take on the role of dad, you had to make it past all the walls I had built for myself. I know I'm guarded, and I'm quiet when things go wrong. I tend to keep my problems to myself, even if I buckle under the weight. And I have a stubborn streak to not lean on other people. But trusting you to catch me when I fall became almost second nature. You're the one person I know I can always run to. You're always first in my defense, whether it's from outside forces, or even if you're defending me from myself. You are my safe haven, and you are my home. I trust you with all that I am, and all that I was, and all that I ever will be. And that is why I make these promises to you today. I promise to support you in all your dreams and to always be your biggest cheerleader. I promise to always try to listen first rather than speak first. It's gonna be hard, but I'll try. I promise to never stop seeking adventures with you. I promise to always be on your team and never against you. I promise to always act as your equal, and when I fall short, to chase back after you. I promise to always push you to be the version of you that I believe you are, and to never give up on you. I love you.